thinking about the time that you was locked on. How long was you locked on for?
I was locked on for 18 really beautiful hours, and the cops kept asking me if I was all right, and I was like, of course I'm all right. We've, shut the site down for a day, so yeah, I was more than all right. I'm more than comfortable.
So I'm with Els now. El Santos is in the building. El's one of the 13 people who did a massive action down at Preston New Road, which was titled the Caravan of Love War. It's just to gain that title over the last however many hours ago it was. It was deployed on Tuesday, the 22nd. It went through to Wednesday, the 23rd. El was a big part of that. El was on the outside of the caravan, along with another. And so yeah, El, what are you saying?
Yeah, that caravan was an absolute work of art. Whoever made it, yeah, should be really proud of themselves, or whatever group of people made it. Yeah, and it was a privilege to be a part of it. I don't use that word very often, but it really was a privilege, because I think that, you know, peaceful, non-violent direct action is ordinary people doing extraordinary things, and, you know, you take your power back when you put yourself in that situation. You know, it's you that's vulnerable when you're in that tube, and yeah, no, it was very powerful.
Yeah, it's very empowering, isn't it, for anybody to be in them tubes. I know what you're saying, it is a vulnerable position.
Yeah. And I think that, you know, like, it is uncomfortable to some degree, but you know what you're getting yourself into when you get in that situation. But it's a temporary discomfort for you know, a much greater cause, you know. And it is, you know, direct action, it is a last resort, but it's a necessary, you know, it's necessary to do that when everything else has failed, when local democracy has failed, you know, and, you know, fracking's been forced on this community by central government, and I think that is a disgrace. You know, and that's what brought me to Lancashire, really, you know, because the thought of democracy failing, which it is failing, you know, drastically failing, I think it's scary, and it's ordinary people taking their power back that will change things, you know, and local communities rising up and people coming together. It doesn't matter, you know, where you're from, or, you know, we're all from planet Earth. It doesn't matter whether you're from here or somewhere else, you know. If your intentions are right and people come together, then beautiful things can happen, you know, and, you know, you can change things. So yeah. Some people might look at it and think that, you know, it's scary or it's frightening to take direct action, and it's absolutely not at all. As I say, you know, as I said before, it's really empowering, because you know, you do have a choice, and you have a choice in your local area to say no to things. And when, you know, the council aren't listening, and when, you know, government aren't listening to you, you know, there are actions that you have to take, and that, you know, there are things that you have to do to change that and to stop that, and, you know, you have the power to be able to do it. And I think it's in everybody. You know, you know, activism takes many forms, and it takes many levels, and, you know, it goes from people making food to washing the dishes to being on the front line. You know, it's everybody together, and every action is as equal and as valid as the, you know, the ones before it and the next ones that are going to come after it, you know. So
Yeah, absolutely. You say you was locked on for 18 hours?
Yeah.
18 hours.
Yeah.
And I looked at it, and I could see you guys on the front of the caravan, and I could see the sun, and I could see it blazing. Yeah. And I just thought to myself, oh, there she goes with her Irish skin. She's going to be a little bit red tomorrow. I'm allowed to say that because I've got Irish skin too, so yeah. I keep out the sun.
I'm also a little bit ginger. But
yeah. Yeah, me too. It's the Viking gene.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, our welfare team were just absolutely extraordinary. They went above and beyond to help us and to assist us, and, you know, we had plenty of water and plenty of food. Even the police medics were pretty spot on, you know, and we were allowed to pause for coffee breaks, for water, for food. You know, they didn't take our food, and, you know, normally and past actions, our food and water and clothing has been taken away from us, and that didn't happen this time. And I definitely felt a lot of I don't know, I think respect towards the action and what we had done, which is a change into how it used to be, and it's, you know, it's a welcome change, because I definitely felt dignified, you know, like when they cut me out of the tube, you know, they didn't put the cuffs on straight away. I was allowed to sit and drink some water, and yeah, that's how it should be, and I hope it's like that in the future for everybody else that, you know, takes part in actions. I mean, they were going to give us public nuisance. I mean, we've been charged, all 13 of us have been charged with obstruct the highway, but they were going to, initially, we were arrested for public nuisance, and I mean, that's not even it's common law, it's not even you don't even have to go to court, it's just basically a stop that, don't do it again.
Yeah.
But we've been charged with obstruct the highway, so it is what it is, and it's only a summary offence, so that means
it's a summary offence and
yeah.
£250 fine.
Yeah.
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 But I mean, none of us agree, or I don't agree anyway, and I've been involved in actions in my past, and I don't agree that it's an obstruction of the highway at all.
No,
the
absolutely
highway is
not.
flowing.
Yeah, exactly. A highway is the definition of a right to pass and repass.
Yeah.
And cars were passing and repassing on that road, and it was the police that as per usual, as anyone will know that's watched other videos, it was the OSUs that blocked the first bit of the highway to cut us out. But
yeah.
It is what it is.
They're hanging on to the part in the Belmouth being highway.
Yeah.
Just so they can say obstruction of the highway.
Yeah.
So it goes through the courts. Because what else could they do? Obstruction of the gate?
Yeah. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah,
obstruction
exactly.
of the gate to a private property?
So, yeah.
But you're not on private land,
yeah.
So they can't do you for aggravated trespass. That's just me guessing.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, no, I think I agree on that point. Yeah, so no. Yeah.
So I saw you coming out the cells when you got back here. You had your joggers on.
Yeah.
You got yourself a new jog suit, I see.
Yeah, I got myself some new tracksuits. The G4S woman didn't look too impressed with the fact that I was covered in cement dust and was sort of like, ooh, you must get changed.
Yeah.
But the custody sergeant, when I walked in there, they were like, well done for today. And police have never spoke to me like that before.
Yeah, did you feel that you would be there longer, shorter? You know what I mean? 18 hours is a massive amount of time.
To be honest, I would have been there for, and just until they'd cut me out, and yeah, that's me. It didn't really feel like it was 18 hours just because of the amount of love, the Caravan of Love, it's got a very apt name, the amount of love, the guys inside really kept us going, they were singing songs and shouting and dancing, all like really peaceful and everything, but that was wicked, and just like really kept our spirits up. And just everybody's attitude and everybody's presence was just
it was
exemplary,
jovial,
really.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Everything was jovial, even the cops were jovial.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It was.
So it's just an amazing thing to be a part of. Yeah. I'd just say that, anybody that hasn't been to Preston New Road before that have been watching this video or has been watching any other footage, please come, that they've just applied for their licence to frack, so they're looking at fracking within 3 months, and, we need as many people here as possible, and, I live on New Hope Resistance Camp, and, we've basically built a totally nearly sustainable camp out of, recycled materials, and we've got a guest house, and there's plenty of places for people to stay.
Well said. We've got RTP coming in the last 2 weeks of June.
Yeah, really
for the
looking forward
United
to
Resistance. So, like Ellie said, folks, we've got lots and lots of room here at New Hope Resistance for people to stay. We've got, everything that you could need, like charging facilities, toilets with lights that come on in the night.
Yeah, we've got disabled access toilets as well, so
yeah.
everybody, just to be inclusive for like everybody that wants to come. But as I say, you'd be more than welcome. Just rock up.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Nice one, El. Thank you. Massive respect for the action, and massive love. Yeah, thanks for talking to us.
No worries.
Nice
Thank
one.
you.